Hey folks, Pinstar here. Before we start the episode here, you may see a not so friendly little message here. Yeah, well, while I was recording this episode, my graphics card, which really shouldn't be doing anything since this is a 2D game, decided to crash, and in doing so corrupted half of the footage from this episode. That being said, it was still a perfectly viable episode, so I am going to include the audio from it, which was not corrupted, and then about halfway through this episode or so, the video will kick back in, because when I rebooted my recording thing, the footage was fine from that. So enjoy the episode. Hello YouTube, I am Pinstar, and this is the Darkest Dungeon Strategy and Tactics episode 20. So, coming off of our last episode, we did pretty darn good with a pair of boss kills in our pockets, a couple of trinkets in our pockets, some rare trinkets that is, and a crew that is getting pretty darn skilled. As you can see here, we are getting more and more level 3s. You'll also notice that I haven't been touching people once they reach level 3. That's a reason. There's a reason for that. What I'm trying to accomplish here is I'm trying to get pretty much as much of my roster as possible to level 3. That gives me the flexibility to start mixing and matching my parties with everyone at the same resolve level when we start tackling the veteran dungeons. But we still have a good smattering of people that could use more experience, despite the fact that they've been kicking butt, taking names against these bosses. Now, I don't actually know what party I'm going to use right now, so we're going to go through the motions here of the town here. But before, as a sort of an addendum to my previous tip, where you choose the embark screen and then assemble your party and then come back out and then do your upgrades and what have you, we're going to take we have a couple of diseases here, so we're going to take a couple of people out of the running here based on who's going to be stuck in the sanitarium getting cured. All right, so we unfortunately are one bust short of getting an extra thing of patient cells, which sucks because we've got a couple of diseases that we're going to want to get rid of here. Frothy's got rabies. I will let that sit. Tetanus, don't like tetanus, but it's not the end of the world on a Vestal. It's not the end of the world on a Vestal. Glued to the pew has syphilis. That is bad for him. So he's going to get the medical ward treatment here. Absolutely. He's got the worst of the lot here. And hopefully we'll get ourselves another bust in the next mission. Now, the other thing I would like to do is also expand my roster. But unfortunately, I am one deed short of that. So, yeah, the game is just sort of teasing me. Now, is there anything else that we want to get rid of? Well, not really in the form of diseases. And actually, everyone else is pretty well stressed, except for Ellers here, who's gone missing, so I can't use her. Which sucks, because the trinket we got from the pig fight is good for her, and her alone. So let's do our embark and see what we can build here. Let's take a look at our available missions. Now, as we get more and more veteran characters on our roster, we're going to get more and more veteran level missions spawning, and obviously our dragging our lower level people up by their bootstraps. We don't want to send them against the veteran level missions. Luckily, the game is hard coded to always provide at least one apprentice level mission, no matter what. So we've got two choices here: the Wield or the Ruins, and actually we need a deed or a bust. So either of these will do well. Let's take a look at our goodies here. Flashfire, gunpowder, damage to range skills, but minus to stun resist. That's not too bad. That's actually really not too bad at all. Crit Magnet would definitely like that. And then up here at the Ruins, we've got a Dazzling Charm. Did we ever recover one of those? Or yeah, no, that was one I stupidly sold. That's actually a really good one too. So we've got two short things. One's a scout, one's a room battle. Dang. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the Flashfire Gunpowder. That plus 10% damage is just too good to pass up, and so are the deeds. The guaranteed deeds, if we beat the mission, absolutely good. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got here. Well, you know what? We've got most of our team here. We've got Tess, we've got Frothy, we've got Athy, all of which are in need of leveling up. Glued to the Pew, the star of our last episode, is the one getting his disease cured, so we can make a substitution. Well, if we wanted to, we could put our Houndmaster in here, since he's the only level 1, and that would help catch him up. That being said, I don't entirely know how well he would do in the first rank. Honestly speaking, Dennis would do us quite nicely. So you know what? I think I'm going to stick... Yeah, we're going to get our unlikely lively crew going here. And yeah, we'll take a trip to the Wield. So let's do a real quick run through here on the blacksmith. All right, you're good. Got plenty of money here too. You're good. Tess is good. Athy. Yeah, well, this is pretty much the same crew as before. But it's just to make sure. Oh yeah, we skimped a little bit on our last one. We want Solemnly 2. We want Purge 2, now that we can afford to splurge a little bit more. You're good on your skills. Tess is good on her skills. Athy. There you go, girl. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Trinkets. Let's take a look at trinkets. I'm kind of be wary about that. Rampart shield. Yeah, that Sacred Scroll is like the #1 Vestal item, but a little bit too thick for my blood. I don't want to get myself too poor, especially since we're going to be venturing into the veteran missions soon. All right, enough babble. Let us embark. Yep, the Wield, good. All right, since this is a short mission here, let's just take 4 torches. We don't need to go too crazy with the torchlight, since this is a all level 2 crew. So pretty much everyone's going to get to level 3 with this mission. Let's see, we've got 1 of those shovels. Yeah, 1 shovel's fine. Key, just in case. Medicinal, we don't need another medicinal herb. We have 2 medicinal herbs. We'll get ourselves a stack of food. And a bandage. And that's good enough for me now. I forgot the trinkets, didn't I? Well, since we were using 3/4 of our last team, they already have their trinkets still on them. So I think Dennis is the only one that got screwed. Yeah. Trinkets, no trinkets. Alright, not as bad as my last time. Well, at least we got a good room to sort of soften the blow of that. I don't know why I have that mental block against it. Aha. Well, it's risky because we'd be using our only shovel, but you know what? I'm okay with the risks. Bus. Oh, there's the bus we need. So yeah, we'll be able to do a couple upgrades here. Yeah, we'll let the torch run down. Not all the way down, but... Alright, now this is a room battles here, so... Game got me. I'm okay with this because these guys are going to turn to level 3, provided this mission goes well. They're going to just have plenty of time to bleed off their stress. That said, let's not let the torch be too low here. Aha! Perfect! Well, here comes more stress. No. Phew! Okay, well, let's get those daggers a-flashing. Get those debuffs applied, which will allow us to harvest. Again, bleed team against the Wield. Much better place to go than the ruins, where we couldn't get our Jester's bonus bleed damage going. Unless we got lucky with lots of human enemies, like bandits or what have you, or madmen. Yeah, go after our leper. He can take it. Alright, all of them have gone, so stunning... Well, hang on, what do we got here? Yeah, we could do a direct heal. Get him back up, topped off here. No reason not to. Alright, 11 hit points. Chop, always good to check. Alright, Chop is not guaranteed damage. Yeah, that's pretty because of this prot. But it's worth a try because that plus the bleed is not quite enough. Almost. We'll go for another harvest. All right, now that's enough to kill him. She'd have been. Well, she's dead next turn. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do... Because these two are essentially dead next turn. It's not worth it. And we can't pick to the face the madman. So we're going to go ahead and stun the fungal guy. Because we're not going to kill him in one turn. So we might as well stun him. Let's try and... No, we can't stun the madman. Well, since everyone's a little bit hurt, we'll just do a big party heal. There he goes. And now this... Alright, yeah, we're going to chop this guy. Might as well focus our damage on him. We are unfortunately letting the madman stay active and just leave us with some honey bunches of stress here. But at least the other stress inducer is dead now. And we can stun the madman, or miss the madman. Well, we can slice off the madman. There we go. And we can pick to the face this guy. Actually, that's lunge this guy. That way he doesn't get a chance to go. And we'll chop the... Beautiful. Ooh! Mm-hmm. I think we already have one of those, but hey. I'll take it. I'll take it. Good treasure. Speaking of... Wow, a lot of money for that high light level. I'll take it, though. Alright, no battles here. Alright, let's see what we got on the scouter. Ooh. Ooh, 3 curios in a row, huh? And we're back. My video card's been misbehaving. It's been crashing like crazy tech whenever I try to play a 3D game, but now it's deciding to act up even when I'm doing a 2D game. This ain't good. Hopefully we can press on. Now, as I was going to say, we've got 3 curios in a row. I'm not looking too shabby here. I am curious about, or I'm thinking about what to do about the torch. Because, well, let's see what kind of curios we got here. Well, that one... Yeah, you know what? Let's snuff it, especially since we're going to get a torch.
Indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
500 gold for our trouble. And another torch. I'll take it. And we've got ourselves a left luggage. Let's open it up with a key. Ooh, wow. Lots of goodies here. Alright, now we kick up the torch.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Because now we know we have a fight here. Ah, skeletons in the Wield! Well, we can still flashing daggers, though. We're probably not going to bleed them, but it's still worth it. Or, hang on, let's take a look at Pick to the Face. Pick to the Face has a chance to kill outright, so it actually might be better to choose Pick to the Face rather than flashing daggers. Because that bleed resist, that's not going to do anything against these guys 200% natural. So best to kill one of these guys before they get a chance to act. That's one less attack will eat. And best to kill the guy in the back, because it's easier for Dennis to hit the guys towards the front. Down he goes!
Broken.
Well, it wasn't guaranteed, but it was certainly helpful. You're not going to be able to kill with a slice off unless you get a lucky crit. So I think I'm going to do an inspiring tune to start bleeding off some of this stress that we've been accumulating here. Alright, we're going to try and stun the dog. Just because I don't want him getting more attacks.
Is struck. A blazing
Alright, we're gonna do a
star is
hue here,
born.
see if we can't kill them both. Boom! And that is how we do that.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, all humans here. Don't do well. Actually, I wouldn't mind her being the one getting pushed. Alright, good with the resists. Alright, now it's time. Well, actually, no. Since this is a longer ballad, and because these two dodge, have a higher dodge, it is worth it to fire off our battle ballad for the extra accuracy for everybody. To decrease the chance that their higher dodge is going to prevent us from hitting them. And the extra crit's certainly helpful. Now we can do a flashing daggers to lower their bleed resist. Alright, all of them have gone. You're down enough hit points, but let's stun this guy. Since he's furthest from death. And then you, Mr. Well, actually, a Hugh might. So close. Let's see here. We're gonna kill this guy since he's not gonna get hit by a harvest. Oh, what a waste of a crit! That was a beautiful crit, but a waste of one. Oh wait, but I can't hit him now. But he's stunned. That's okay. Let's do a harvest on these two. Get them bleeding. We can let him stew for a round and try and finish one of these guys off. A judgment, 5 to 7.
Confidence
Ow,
surges
we
as
are
the enemy
wasting a lot of damage, but that's okay. I'd rather get the kill and prevent them from getting the action. Alright, so now we have to kill him. Let's see if we can kill him with a purge. Not so much. But that's okay. Let's bleed off some more stress. We're towards the end of the fight. I'm okay with that. But someone's gonna probably go before him. Yep, she is. So let us pick to the face.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And let's dazzle her, since we're probably not going to be able to kill her with a judgment. Also, stunning someone that has a dot on them is great, because she's essentially dead. Which means we can do a solemnly here to recover our hit points. Just top ourselves off. We can fart around even more and bleed off more stress. And down she goes.
Unforeseen.
Alright, let's have her try it. Nice. Alright, a little extra food. Let's eat that extra food so it's not taking up room. Alright. Still trucking along. Ooh, hunger and another thing of, wow, I should have brought more
Nature
shovels.
herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Again, it's more the stress damage than the damage that I'm worried about. We're also going to be losing torchlight here very quickly. Alright, we have the medicinal herbs to cleanse this thing. Holy crap, that's a lot of food. Well, there's no reason not to gluttony these people. Yeah, it's Crusader only. Unfortunately. Alright, nothing here. Alright, well, we're going to be coasting into no, we can get even more food. But also potentially treasure, so it's worth it to burn the herbs for this. Nope, more food. We'll toss this food if we need to. Alright, yeah, a couple spiders. Don't underestimate these guys, though. They can be seriously pains in the butts. Alright, we're going to do a slice off
Press this advantage.
before he gets a chance
Give
to
them
act.
no quarter.
Pick the base. Alright, well, sometimes they're serious pains in the butt. Ooh, protection still.
Foolish horrors.
You get that.
Low and driven into the mud.
You get to eat that. You get to eat that. You get to eat that. And you get to eat that. We will keep that onyx. And we don't have enough room for that. We will get rid of the anti-venom. Beautiful. Alright. This is a group I can get behind. Dodge. These guys, he has a little dodge. But I'd rather start the bleeding going nice and early. Just 0 damage. Yay, Prot Stone. Can we kill this guy? You know, we can probably kill him before he gets a chance to act. Well, not quite. Not quite enough bleed. Ow. But yay for Prot. Alright, so he's gonna get a chance to, ow! Alright, since he's dead in the water, we're gonna go for the chop here. Nice big chop. We're going to want to keep him topped off, just in case we have more fights ahead of us. We could do a slice off of the big guy. Get more bleeds on him. He has 6 hit points. Alright, so he's dead in the water. He's dead in the water. Well, whatever I do is going to waste damage, and I'd rather these corpses auto-clear themselves, so we're just going to stun him, so we let the bleeds kill these guys. Yeah, let's do a party. Ooh! Big party heal. 0 damage again. Yeah, we'll do it solemnly. Just because I'm waiting for these bleeds to kill themselves off.
This is how a life is taken.
And now we don't have corpses to worry about. Oh, you get to go first? Okay. I'll take it. Oh, well, that was it.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Pristine Fountain. You are the more stressed of the two. Actually, reinvigorates. 20 stress down. So she's the only... The reason I did that is that heroes bleed off stress naturally at a rate of 5 stress per week when they're not being actively stress healed. These guys are low enough that we can just let them bleed off their stress naturally. Thus, we don't have to pay for their treatment. Whereas we're going to pay for her stress treatment no matter what. So by letting him drop his stress down to an acceptable level, he can bleed off with these other 3, and she's going to be the only one we have to pay for. Whereas if we dropped her stress down, then he would still probably need treatment in town as well, and that'd be 2 people we'd be paying for it, because hers wouldn't drop low enough to not need treatment either. So that's my rationale behind that. Let's see what the scouter says for us. Another fight. Another 2 curios. Well, they're in good shape. I'm okay with another fight and these other 2 curios, and then we'll skip the last obstacle so we don't get another round of stuff. That's a lot of obstacles, I must say. All right. Well, watch the whole in before whole party gets rabies. Yep, rabies number 1. Let's do a harvest. Alright, he's dead in the water. He needs to be hit again. And here comes more stress. At least he's stressing out the person who's already stressed. He's dead in the water. He's not dead in the water yet. Pick to the face. Ah, so close. If we do a judgment on this guy, it'll probably bring him, if not already killing him, if it doesn't outright kill him, it'll bring him into death range. Oh, that works too. And now This guy's closer. Let's just try and get rid of these two for the hue. Dang it. Alright, well, she's going to have a slightly heavier duty or stress, but I'm still glad he's concentrating it on her. Yeah, let's... Oh, why did I do that? I just raised my light level. That means I'm going to get slightly less treasure. Well, let's inspire and tune the guys so that they can be a little bit less stressed here. There we go. That's better.
This expedition at least promises
Yeah, no, we don't want no
success.
freaking torches. Snuff that crap. We get other goodies? We'll take the jade. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the thing here. Let's pop it. Even more jade. All the jade. Let's get rid of the holy water. Alright. Good quest, everybody. I am happy with how this turned
Agents
out.
of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Good amount of treasure, too. Lots of freaking food. Ding, 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 ding. Didn't quite crack a 10k, but that's still pretty darn good. We got ourselves some busts, we got ourselves some deeds, plenty more crests. Yeah, lots of goodies here. Let's see what we picked up trait-wise. Everyone's level 3 now. Natural Eye replaced Robust. Shocker, could do without that. Warren's Foe, Backtracker, Alright, so not the best trait rolls here, but we're still okay. Hopefully our
In
Arbalest
time,
comes back.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright, Hellers is back. Good, good, good. That means we have more people to work with. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. So remember, if you like this episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out.